All right, Shalom, Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who rule well. Citation in all truthfulness and in all sincerity. All right, I want to actually hold on. Shalom, Shalom. I retitle this live. I want to give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Salutations to the icon out there spreading the truth like wildfire in all truthfulness and in all sincerity. And shalom to the rest of the elect out there. For the hopeful elect out there. So, alright. I'm gonna get started on this live. Title this live. I will surely toss thee like a ball into a large country, referring to this scripture right here. he will surely violently. Yeah, this scripture right here. Let me get the one before it. Isaiah chapter 22, verse 17. Behold, Yahweh will carry thee away with a mighty captivity, and will surely cover thee. Verse 18. He will surely violently turn and toss thee like a ball into a large country. There thou shalt die, and there the chariots of thy glory shall be the shame of thy Lord's house. And you see what's going on with these migrant caravans. You know, that large country, U.S., the U.S., the U.S. Of A, aka Babylon, right? You know, that's how it can be applied here. You northern tribes, getting the northern tribes basically are getting corralled into the U.S., which is a fulfillment of another precept. Ephraim shall Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, was planted. Let me just look up Ephraim as I saw Tyrus. That Ephraim is not just talking about the tribe of Ephraim, but also the other northern tribes. Just like Judah is not just talking about the tribe of Judah, but the other two tribes that are a part of the southern kingdom, Benjamin and Levi. So get this scripture, and this is exactly what's going on. Hosea 9 and 13. Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, is planted in a pleasant place, but Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer. They look at the Latin American countries, so-called Latin American countries, and they're pleasant places to be planted in. Stolen resources is attempting to steal the resources, like in Venezuela. And now that's why you're having migrants join these migrant caravans going to the U.S. that I'm about to show y'all. And what Esau is going to do with these caravans, what Esau is going to do is set up basically, he's gonna do attacks and sorry, too far from the camera. He's gonna do do false flags in the northern kingdom. The northern kingdom tribes are gonna be basically blamed for it. The caravan is gonna be blamed for it because it's gonna be blamed on someone that came from the migrant caravan. There wasn't just so-called Latinos. They hid among these caravans. They've been saying that. There's Muslims, there's Muslim terrorists coming across the border. With these, it's not just these so-called Latinos. They've been actually saying that, and they're going to use that as an excuse as an excuse to to enforce that hard border. You see what's going on? Really, Rack City 4, man, to enforce that. Oh, look, any one of these could be a terrorist. Let's lock down. We'll lock down the borders, and we're gonna ship. We're gonna we're gonna enact Rack City 4, man. I believe that's detailed in Operation not Garden Operation or Cable Slicer, man. And they already put these migrants in cages. Cable Slicer. Cable Slice. Operation Cable Slice. And it's on the reasoning that if a mass exodus of illegal aliens crossed the Mexican/U.S. border, they would be quickly rounded up and detained in detention centers by FEMA. Rec City 4 allowed many military bases to be closed down and be turned into prisons. And to be turned into prisons. Don't that sound familiar? Don't that sound familiar? Don't that shit ring a bell? Don't that shit ring a bell? And so you see what they're trying to do here. What they do is they cause these caravans to happen, and then they fund them with the through the NGOs, George Soros and them. They encourage them to come, but it's a trap. He from shall bring his children to forth his children to the murderer. It's a trap for these so-called Latinos. And let me get this camera fixed so I can show y'all. See this caravan right here. Oh, and something else about that. You know something else about that shit? At the same time, you got this migrant caravan walking to Texas. You got you got also you got Russian troops in Nicaragua. You know, Nicaragua authorizes entry of Russian troops, planes, and ships because the U.S. got troops close all up on Russia's ass, right? And now Russia is placing now there's going to be Russian troops in Nicaragua, and basically it happened 2 months ago, and basically hold on because you know it ain't, even though the U.S. and Russia are fighting each other, like even the U.S. and Russia are against each other, you have to also understand that they're both for a new world order. It's just that Russia wants to control the new world order so, instead of the U.S. And hold on, it actually reminds me of this natural news article that came out. I'm gonna find it. Russia and China, because Russian and Chinese troops are going to be used to basically they're going to be used because they have no allegiance to the Constitution or they don't give a fuck about the Babylonians. As well as NATO. Hold on, hold on. Let me get it. Uh, slide the live malfunction. Anyways, Satan was missing with the live. But anyways, basically, Esau could stage false flags and say that basically, some Muslim extremist terrorists came in. They they could connect it to Iran, who's connected to Russia and China, and hey, the scriptures say, beware of Satan's devices. Be not ignorant of Satan's devices. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And so I hope this live was edifying. Or let me say it. We give all praise to Yahweh, Shem outside the honors to the apostles and elders. Wait, I hope this live was edifying. Shalom, stay strong, and Yahshua forever. Yahshua forever and Abba Paul. Dead to Babylon, Abba Adwani. Dead to the Edomites, Abba Gwayim. Dead to the heathens, Abba Ayab Yam Nawa. Dead to you other nations. Dead to you two-thirds. The heathens be the other nations. Dead to you two-thirds. Shalom, stay strong, and Yahshua forever.